Hi, I'm DK Will, and this is DK. We'll talk about it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right.
Oh, honey, it's been such a long, long time. I thought I'd get you off of my mind, but I can't. Just the thought of you makes my whole world misty blue. Hi, y'all. It's DK Will, and this is DK Will Talk About It. I know I've been gone a long time. I'm still alive. And I'll just let you know a little something. I'm gonna do a quick video because I watched one of my videos and I like my video so much. I told myself you should do a video. So I'm gonna do a video for all of you who might still be hanging around and might get a gander at this. I'm gonna share some information. It's gonna be on the fly a little bit, but it's gonna be genuine DK Will. And you can see here on the X page, I talk about my thoughts. My thoughts are not mainstream. They never have been, you guys. I've never been a mainstreamer. I've always been a guy off on the edge, and that's just how I am. I grew up at a time when my last name put me in the back of the class, so I sat back and watched people. I learned to watch people. I learned to read people, and I learned that some people are good and some people are bad. It's just the truth. It's a shame for the bad ones because they'll do dirty things to good people. So that's a tangent. But what I'm really here to talk about is the fact that the light of truth is a beam that helps me see through the seam, and I am a paradigm whisperer. And I just want to remind you that if you have met me and listened to me and followed me before I ever even became a producer of videos, you have to know that I've been on the right track. And the reason I've been on the right track is because I do not have an agenda. The only thing I have is a desire to share what I think is helpful and useful information. So where have I been? I've been dealing with a lot of issues. I'm not done dealing with those issues, but I thought I'd do a video. And so I'm doing a video. And like way back, it looks like February 11th, I posted this one. I said, I think I'll be needing this one. Unfortunately, it's not available anymore. And I'm going to tell you why I said I think I'll be needing it. If you remember, I got sick. I don't remember how far ago it was. I got sick. I was in the hospital. I had to do visits in the hospital. My blood platelets were down, and it was the unknown etiology, meaning nobody knew why I was sick. Nobody knew why that happened to me, but I was literally critical care on the verge of death because my blood platelet count was too low. I was referred to oncology, and oncology kept an eye on my blood CBCs and all for a while there, and I gained back my blood platelet count. But they were right. They were right when they sent me to oncology. It just took a little time to manifest itself. And where has DK Will been? DK Will's been taking care of things. He's been out worshiping the true God in heaven and sharing that good news with people. And he has cancer. I have cancer, folks. And I'll be getting surgery here in July. Hopefully it'll be cut out and gone. We'll see. I don't know. So that's where I've been dealing with things like that. And I'm going to do this video because I think y'all deserve a video, and I hope that you share my videos, and I hope that I get more subscribers, and I hope that I'm motivated to do another video, and then maybe 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 another video. But one of the things that I talked about, because this is DK Will Talk About It, one of the things I talked about, and I have no shame. It's 735 subscribers. I don't remember how many I used to have, but that's still a lot of you hung around. I know it's not too far from what I used to have. I've only done over a couple hundred videos, and this will be 204. But one of the things I entered into the scene with is blockchain technology is the wave of the future. Ride the wave. Gold and precious metals are wise investments for the future. And we will be going to a new gold-backed monetary system. That's where I began. And I've said many times, I had arguments with this one fella, Ubi, we used to go back and forth. He's an attorney. He just couldn't accept it, not in writing. Well, see, I'm a paradigm whisperer and I see spiritually, so I don't always see what's in the writing. I just see what's indicated, I'll say. And so we are going to a gold standard, folks, and that's one of the things I'll cover on this video here, taken from dinar recaps, because see, the Iraqi dinar was also an origin point for me. It's what brought me onto the scene, and people used to like what I said, and they said you should start doing videos, so I started doing videos. It didn't blow up. It didn't become as successful as I would like, and quite honestly, I was a little hesitant of how much I would have liked it to be successful, because as a modest man worshiping God, I really don't want the praise that comes with that, or the so quote unquote following that comes with that. But I do want the listening that comes with that, because the things I say are designed to help people. And here you can see in Dinar Recaps, it talks about the new gold standard, why gold and silver are winning over fiat currencies. So as much as it was worth arguing about in the past, there's no arguing about it anymore, folks. There's no use to argue about it anymore. As you can see, this is dated May 14th, 2024. And it talks about the global currency reset. What used to be a conspiracy theory now is openly discussed, folks. It's openly discussed. Those of us who've been around for the last, 8 to 10 years, we're ahead of the curve. You know, we were ahead of the curve. And hopefully we'll stay ahead of the curve and we'll benefit from this. But back in the day, I was telling a group that I was with, buy gold and silver, and we didn't have the glint card yet. We literally were buying gold and silver. And you can see here, as far back as 2023, just last year, it was $1,600, and now it's remarkably over $2,300. I mean, so that's a wonderful investment if you did it. If you did it. And so when I was doing videos back in the day, let's go see if we can find one, because, I did a whole lot of videos, but I do recall specifically saying, yo, folks, yo, see that picture of gold right there that popped up? I remember specifically telling folks that it's all a conspiracy theory until it's true. 2 years ago, this one is. So that was before the 2023. We were already doing it, right? And so why am I doing this video? Let you know it's not too late. It's not too late. Get your Glint card or something. Do something and buy some gold. Originally, I guess it's about 2018. I was saying I expect gold to go $5,000, $10,000, even $15,000. Now they're saying that openly. I got that from a book I read, Jim Rickards' book. I use it now as a stand for one of my flower pots. But I read it and I believed it. I mean, it's not getting dirty or anything. It's still got the cover on it and all, but that's just the truth. And so, if you checked out this video, you might want to start listening for a change if you haven't already. Get your Glint card and get your gold. It don't have to be Glint. It could be U.S. Gold Bureau. It can be whoever you want it to be. But I like the Glint card because you can spend it too, and I've been spending it. I mean, the last thing I spent it on was I took my wife out on a date to see the monkey movie, Planet of the Apes, in one of those theaters where your seats get rocked around and everything, and it was fun. There are shifts in the monetary policy, okay, folks? And the major shift, as you can tell, is fiat's going to die. Banks are failing. They're trying to keep it secret from us here in the United States because the United States is so full of entitled people who have a protest about this and a protest about that. I'm not hating on that because people should have the right to speak their minds and speak up for themselves and defend themselves. But in other countries, they squelch it. And so, what are the future projections for gold and silver? Given the profound shifts in global economic policies, the outlook for precious metals remains highly optimistic. Remains highly optimistic. So what can I say to you now? Buy some gold, y'all. Buy some silver, y'all. Historical trends and ongoing devaluation of the currency suggest that gold and silver will continue to be essential components of investment portfolios. Buy some gold, guys. The case for gold continues to be increasingly compelling. And that was the name of the book I read from Jim Rickards, The Case for Gold. I had to look and see, make sure. And so it was things like that that gave me my impression of where things are going. And when I was doing videos, I was trying to tell you. You know something else I used to try to tell you about repeatedly right here? It's about gold and a GCR. It's bigger than the Iraqi dinar, and there are the Brics nations. I tried to tell you about the Brics nations and what they were going to do and how they were going to play a major role in this transition that we're going through in the monetary system. And the best thing we can do is be as prepared as we can be to protect ourselves and maybe, just maybe, benefit from it and make some money. And that's why I did this one. Let's throw some gold bricks. Not just bricks and gold, but gold bricks. Let's throw some gold bricks at it. Throwing bricks and blockchains at the Iraqi dinar. The message has been consistent. I'm not going to leave out the cryptocurrencies, but that's not the purpose of this video right now. Because you see here, and this is the news, rumors, and opinions from 5/17/2024, where the dinar seems to be coming to life again. Brics to launch decentralized financial system to end the US dollar. Now, why is that important? I'll have the links in the description for you to go read these if I don't cover them well enough for you. But I'll tell you why it's important. Because had you been paying attention to the underlying current, the paradigm whispering that I do on this channel, you would have known that I had already told you that a dying petrodollar revives a strengthening Iraqi dinar. I'd already told you that. Talking about the Bretton Woods in there. See what's in there? Those Brics nations in that picture there. But that wasn't all. That wasn't all in regards to the decline of the US dollar. And yes, I'm buying a little time while I scroll, because here it is. De-dollarization by more and more nations will push IQD and XRP up. That was 10 months ago. When a brick knocks the dollar down, the IQD and the XRP will rise. I guess that's what it says there on the title, folks. So let's go back here. Here it is. So what am I doing this video for? Because I think you guys deserve one. I watched the video and I thought, well, make another video. And I'm going to listen to this after I do it to see how it turns out. But I'm going to release it no matter what. So I hope it's good. And I hope it's good to you. But the BRICS Economic Alliance is set to implement a geopolitical game changer, as it is expected to launch a decentralized financial system to end the US dollar. Indeed, the bloc is currently discussing the implementation of such a system with the BRICS Plus Business Council, which become official policy within the next year. Fact. Zimbabwe has already released a gold-backed currency. The gold-backed ZIG monetary policy statement highlights can be found here. Links will be in the prescription. They have ZIG notes of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 100, and 200. Now that's a big difference from 100 trillion. So that must mean they are worth some money. Here's interesting. The gold coins in Zimbabwe gold-backed digital token. There's the blockchain technology that I was talking about. 7 years, 8 years, 6 years ago, however long ago it was. I don't know. I can find out. Frank says, are we waiting for the United Nations to remove sanctions? No, they're all removed. Well, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But what I do know is Uphold got a hold of me and they upped my limits and nothing changed in my life. I don't know why they upped my limits. Maybe they upped my limits because they know what's in my portfolio. And they know it's going to go up as I hold onto it on Uphold. It's not the only place I have my money. I have some on Coinbase too, but Coinbase just gets on my nerves. They always seem to fail. So folks, I'm alive. I'm well. I'm getting ready to go have surgeries here soon. I got a couple months before it actually happens. And I'm hoping that I come out of it and I can say hi to y'all again. But that's where I've been, and that's where I'm going. I got to deal with these issues. I'm closing up an estate my mother. I had a court issue where I totally got screwed, but that's okay. Life moves on. Jesus got screwed too. He was he was a good man, right? I think I'm a good man. I hope y'all think I'm a good man, and I hope you like what I talk about, because that's what I do. I'm DK Will, and this is DK Will Talk About it. So I've talked about it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right.